Speaking of blasphemy against the Trinity makes you a mere enemy. See, after you have two options in life. You either stand and take your oath with the divinity, or you fall into Lucifer conspiracy. But spiritually, the second option paves the way to great misery. So literally, constituents of the dark world will go down in history. And that's just a small glimpse of Revelation prophesies mysteries. See, objectively, Satan wants to solicit your soul, cause depravity amongst humanity, while simultaneously retaining your soul. Can't you see? He's driving you to the point where you won't even acknowledge the Almighty One, rejecting God's only begotten Son. See, there's a spiritual warfare taking place, and the battle has already begun, but you are assassinating souls with the deadly weapon of words generated by your tongue. And you continue to fight for your misdeeds, but mark my words, you will bear witness to God's will being done, demolishing the very foundation that you stand upon, making room for our kingdom to come. See, you are the prodigal son, dwelling in those lies and misconceptions that you call fun. Your life is nothing more than a sitcom full of reruns. You keep on repeating the same old scenario because you're searching for that spiritual freedom, which can only be found in the word of life. But your words produce vice, giving birth to the Antichrist, luring people away from the Creator so that they can be dragged away and enticed by their own evil and sinful desires, which, by the way, comes with a price. See, the down payment is death, and you can pay the remaining balance in hell for the rest of your life. Now, it's not worth the pain, the agony, and the strife, considering that eternity and the average does not equate to your lifetime sacrifice, all because you can't control that verbal device. See, your words are creating an action that's disturbing the sight. It's like you're taking pain and inflicting it on an open wound, because your throat is nothing more than an open tomb, and your lips saw a broken door leading to your smoking doom. Can you smell that? Probably not, because your flesh is the fragrance and hell is the perfume, and every time it's sprayed, your whole body is consumed, producing a distinct aroma that can fill this entire room. See, there's no glory in gloom, and your story ends soon, because your mouth pops soft like a needle to a balloon. And you will be held accountable for every word that you release. These words will mutate into a ravenous beast, turn around and against you until you're the center of thy feast. See, life and death resides on a tiny mucous membrane behind your teeth, and you have the power to elevate somebody high, or you can bury them 6 feet deep. See, what you throw out is what you keep. What you sow is what you reap. And the same organ that produces speech can initiate war or initiate peace. So who do you fight for? Is it the one and true living God, or the one that's living with the deceased? And that's all determined on what your mouth speaks. Because your mouth speaks out of the overflow of the heart. And the dark is the smallest, it doesn't grow the evil amongst the body parts. I mean, consider a great forest set on fire because of a small spark. See, your tongue is more lucid than the character coming from South Park. You need to confess unto the Lord and ask Him for a mouth guard, because you're absent in the light and you're present in the dark, and your life can end according to how your mouth starts. So choose your role and play your part, because you can either die advocating for the devil, or you can live advocating for God. So, thank y'all so much for